This episode of Tom's Top 5 is brought to you by Gazelle. Hey, welcome to Tom's Top 5, where each time we meet, we count down another hot list. I'm Tom Merritt. We've seen on our most wanted list that tablets are pretty happening right now, and everybody seems to want one. But what tablets do people actually plunk down their hard-earned money for? We asked the folks at Gadget to look into their data and find out which tablets most people mark as owned. Let's count down the top 5 most owned tablets. At number 5, the Samsung Galaxy Tab, the original 7-inch model, not the newer 10-incher. This was the first viable Android tablet and pre-Honeycomb as well. It's well loved in the Android world, even while it has been surpassed by other more sophisticated models. Coming in at number 4, the Motorola Xoom, an example of one of those more sophisticated models. From best of CES to showroom floor to your home, Motorola obviously has a hit on its hands, but in the fast-paced world of Android tablets, the Xoom is already beginning to be seen as a bit old-fashioned. Up to number 3, the Barnes & Noble Nook Color. Now this is an interesting one. It's an e-reader, but running Android and with an app store. And yet, it ranks higher than the first 2 banner carriers for Android tablet pride. Big differentiator? The price. You can get the Nook Color for $250. Sliding in at number 2, the Apple iPad 2. The newer, slimmer, more full of camera-y iPad is really not all that different than the original, but that didn't stop the masses from flocking to the stores to snap up every one of them that Apple made. So what beat it out? Not hard to guess, I know. But before we get to number 1, time to thank our sponsor, Gazelle. Gazelle accepts more than 300,000 products from over 20 different electronics categories. Shipping's free on all items of value, and in most cases, they'll even send you a box to ship with. Also, for you green folks out there, Gazelle makes all their recycling partners adhere to some strict policies. No exports, no landfill policies, tons of data security standards. Gazelle is a great way to get cash to upgrade to the latest iPhone or Android phone. Go to www.gazelle.com to learn more. All right, let's get to our number 1, the most owned tablet, as if you couldn't guess. Number 1, it's the Apple iPad. Not a surprise that the tablet that started the craze fills the most shelves in people's homes, especially since you can still get the old-timey Apple tablet for cheaper than the iPad 2. Still, I bet you wish you could pay $30 for that fancy magnet cover, iPad 1 owners, right? No. Well, that's it for this edition of Top 5. Keep track of everything you need to know about your gadgets at gdgt.com and debate the merits of tablet ownership and Apple versus Android at our website, revision3.com/TomsTop5. I'm Tom Merritt. See you next time.